Coming out of the Second World War, the United States had a virtual worldwide monopoly on that needed by the nations of the world to restore their destroyed economies and societies. This worldwide monopoly existed for some 25 to 35 years, with the ending coming from foreign competition, particularly from Japan, that exposed extensive deterioration in the quality of United States products, such as the automobile. Up till around 1960, the United States went through business cycles caused primarily by inventory adjustments. These were typically 3-year business cycles, with the third year being a reduction in manufacturing as inventories were depleted and adjusted to better match demand. Coming into the 1960s, the United States entered a period of continuous growth without the inventory adjustments. We believe many people view this success as being the result of Keynesian economics. However, we believe the real answer is inventory management software, which allowed inventory to always meet demand, thereby never needing adjusting. Hence, we believe the computer both allowed and prompted this growth. Management focused strongly on the revenue side of the financial equation coming to the expansions of the 1960s. The deterioration in production structures and the quality of the products that they produced, and the drift towards exorbitantly high cost of production, were largely ignored. In this way, American industry became quite vulnerable to foreign competition, again, especially from Japan. Out of this activity came the quality movement, which culminated in re-engineering. Re-engineering fulfilled the quality movement, whose origin is traced to 1979 when Philip Crosby published the business bestseller Quality is Free, and 1980 NBC broadcasts If Japan Can, Why Can't We?, a documentary featuring the work of Dr. W. Edwards Deming. Culmination occurred in the 1993 through 1995 timeframe with re-engineering. A patron saint of re-engineering, James Campy, co-author of Re-engineering the Corporation, the reference book of re-engineering, stated in a public interview that how to generate growth is what comes next after re-engineering. The wave of the future is an integrated business whole, fusing the old understanding of management production separations. We need to move towards real marketplace growth, finding new customers and improving their economic satisfaction, away from the inward-looking, cost reduction, profits maximizing myopia. We are at the leading edge of a new wave of business people wanting to grow their companies. In fact, Xerox Corporation adopted as their direction and agenda at that time the phrase, "It is time to grow." This essentially describes the situation in the early 1990s as the United States came to the end of the re-engineering phenomenon, moving from the host computing paradigm to the distributed processing paradigm using client servers and intelligence stations, that is, personal computers. Instead of operations growth, however, society and the economy were primarily taken over and controlled by financial interests. Such takeover and control was only possible largely through the widespread use of computers. In this context, a corporation was only as valuable as it could be bought or sold. Thus, in the financial paradigm, the primary product being discussed was stock. As the boom continued along, the financial people went beyond stock on into such things as financial derivatives. The financial structures also have another goal in mind, perpetuating the global vision of a global marketplace, wherein there is no individual, only human cattle grazing within the confined pasture of the global vision. See our video Explosive Growth versus Global Vision for more background information on this topic. Probably in 2008, these financial structures began to collapse. The bailout through United States debt is largely to continue the financial construct and its control over United States society and its economy as all coordinate into the global vision. The book Explosive Growth is a breakthrough new book at the forefront of what could be a newly emerging operations growth movement. Such an emerging growth movement is the business opportunity to establish the book as the national foundation to the movement, similarly as Re-engineering the Corporation was to the re-engineering movement. Within explosive growth is the explosive growth technology, which provides the alternative to the global vision and allows individuals, corporations, and society to grow beyond the current state of stagnation ultimately resultant in death. Once again, thank you for your time. If you're interested in explosive growth, please visit our blog at explosivegrowth.wordpress.com and follow EG Outreach on Twitter. Be sure to check out the under construction www.explosivegrowthoutreach.com soon. An announcement will be made when the site is up and running. Until then, you can order a copy of the book at srgservice.com/books or find it on borders.com.